The internet is ablaze with jaw-dropping videos of some of the rarest and most massive animals ever seen. These creatures defy all expectations with their unbelievable size. Imagine a jellyfish so enormous it dwarfs a blue whale, or a rabbit as large as a human. And let's not forget the world's most fearsome reptile, the colossal Komodo dragon. What are these giant beings that rule the animal kingdom, and where do they hide in the wild? Join us on this thrilling episode as we reveal the most enormous animals ever caught on camera. Number 7. Red kangaroo. In the vast, dry expanses of Australia, the red kangaroo reigns supreme. Known for being the largest marsupial on Earth, male red kangaroos, often referred to as big reds, are nothing short of massive. The largest confirmed red kangaroo stood at 6 feet 11 inches tall and weighed an impressive 201 pounds. Big reds dominate the arid zones of Australia with their powerful hind legs and muscular tails, which they use to balance, leap, and even engage in boxing matches. Red kangaroos are built for endurance, living in some of the harshest environments on the planet. They've evolved to survive in extreme heat and dryness. Remarkably, they can go for long stretches without water, getting most of their moisture from the plants they eat. Even in the heart of the desert, they manage to thrive by conserving energy and cooling their bodies through panting and sweating. When it comes to movement, these animals are nothing short of impressive. They can reach speeds of 30 miles per hour and cover distances of up to 30 feet in a single leap. Their Achilles tendons work like rubber bands, storing and releasing energy with every hop. Number 6. Brody the bear. Brody is a Kodiak bear whose life was so extraordinary that it might seem almost unreal. Born on January 14, 1995 in Sequim, Washington, Brody was raised by Jeff Watson from the time he was just 8 weeks old. At that point, he weighed less than 10 pounds, but this tiny cub would grow into a massive bear, reaching nearly 1,500 pounds by adulthood. His size is comparable to Bart the bear, another famous Kodiak. Brody's fame came not from just his size, but his personality and talent. He made his first TV appearance on Good Morning America at only 12 weeks old and continued to capture attention, appearing in commercials and movies, including Grizzly Park, and even landing the cover of National Geographic in 2001. He was more than just a camera star. Brody became a symbol for bear conservation, traveling across the United States with Jeff Watson to educate the public on bear safety. Before we move on, here's today's subscriber's pick. If this was not caught on camera, no one would have believed it. This image shows a scene that at first glance seems almost surreal, an enormous reptile being hauled onto the back of a truck. But the story behind this photo is far more chilling. According to a Facebook post, this picture was taken near the Zambezi River, where a giant alligator was shot after it terrorized a local community. For years, the creature had been spotted in the area, but most thought it was harmless. That belief tragically changed when a local fisherman had an encounter that would cost him his life. The massive reptile attacked the man, and only a few remains were left for his fellow villagers to recover. In response to this tragic event, local hunters set out to track down the alligator, ultimately shooting it to protect the rest of the village from further harm. Now, what do you think about this? Is the story behind this photo real, or is it just another internet legend? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Number 5. Giant African land snail. In December 1978, a remarkable event occurred in the world of snails. A giant African land snail named G. Geronimo made history by breaking the record for the largest known land snail, measuring an astonishing 15.5 inches or 39.3 centimeters from snout to tail and weighing a hefty 2 pounds. G. Geronimo became a living testament to the sheer scale these snails can reach. Originally 1976, this gigantic snail was owned by Christopher Hudson of Hove, East Sussex in the United Kingdom. The record stood for its impressive size, more than double the typical adult size of most snails in the species, which usually reach about 7 to 8 inches in length. What makes the giant African land snail even more fascinating is its adaptability. Native to East Africa, specifically countries like Kenya and Tanzania, these snails have spread globally, sometimes becoming invasive pests. Their diet includes more than 500 types of plants, and they've been known to eat stucco, concrete, and even small bones for calcium. Number 4. Giant freshwater stingray. In the murky waters of the Mekong River, an extraordinary discovery made waves in 2022. This wasn't just any ordinary catch. This was a 661-pound giant freshwater stingray, spanning an incredible 13 feet from nose to tail. For the locals of Stung Treng Province, Cambodia, this was a moment to remember. But for the scientific community, it was groundbreaking. Stingrays aren't typically associated with rivers, especially not ones of this magnitude. Known as the Eurogymnus polylepis, these freshwater giants live in the hidden depths, some of which reach over 260 feet. When this particular stingray was caught by local fishermen, it not only shattered the record for the largest freshwater fish, but also highlighted the critical state of the river's ecosystem. The team of researchers from the Wonders of the Mekong project swiftly responded, tagging and releasing the ray back into its habitat. They weren't just dealing with an endangered species, they were working with a living reminder of how delicate our freshwater systems are. As rivers face threats from overfishing and dam construction, sightings like this are becoming increasingly rare. Number 3. Largest rodent. In the wetlands and savannas of South America, the capybara stands as the largest rodent in the world. Typically, these creatures weigh between 77 to 145 pounds, with most measuring around 4 feet in length. However, some exceptional individuals exceed these averages. For instance, a remarkable capybara from Brazil set the record by reaching 201 pounds, far surpassing the usual size of its species. Capybaras are social animals, the often living in groups of 10 to 20, although larger herds of over 100 can form during the dry season. Their semi-aquatic lifestyle makes them highly adaptable, spending much of their time near water. They are excellent swimmers, which allows them to escape predators such as jaguars and caimans by diving underwater. Despite their large size, capybaras are known for their gentle and calm nature, living harmoniously with other species, including birds and reptiles. Number 2. Goliath frog. In the dense rainforests of Cameroon and Equatorial Guinea, the Goliath frog reigns supreme as the largest frog on Earth. These incredible amphibians can grow up to 13 inches long, not including their legs, and weigh as much as 7.3 pounds, about the size of a house cat. First documented decades ago, the Goliath frog continues to fascinate researchers for its unique behaviors and impressive size. What makes this frog even more fascinating is its remarkable ability to build nests. Scientists have observed Goliath frogs moving rocks weighing up to 4.4 pounds, more than half their own body weight, to create small ponds that protect their eggs from predators like fish and shrimp. This incredible behavior is unique among African amphibians, and may explain how these frogs evolved to become so large. The Goliath frog's habitat is limited to the 002,900 rainforests near rivers and streams, and its survival is increasingly threatened by habitat destruction and hunting. As the species is currently endangered, efforts to study and protect these frogs are underway, though their shy nature makes them difficult to observe in the wild. Number 1. Largest pig ever. In the early 1930s, a pig named Big Bill from Jackson, Tennessee, shattered expectations and broke records. Big Bill wasn't just any pig, he was a Poland China hog, a breed known for its massive size. At his peak, Big Bill weighed an astonishing 2,552 pounds, or 1,157 kilograms, and measured 9 feet in length, making him the largest pig ever recorded. Big Bill's immense size attracted a lot of attention, and he was set to become a star at the Chicago World's Fair. Unfortunately, tragedy struck before he could make his debut. Big Bill's colossal weight caused him to break a leg, and due to the severity of his injury, he had to be killed. Despite his short life, Big Bill left an enduring mark on history. No other pig has ever come close to matching his size, making him a legend in the farming world. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.